You want to subscribe to this channel. Pay attention to the baldness. Alright, I'm working on it. So the idea of being psychic is often something that many people scoff at. Literally millions of people have claimed to have supernatural abilities, and while many of them have been debunked as frauds, there are still a number of psychic powers that still cannot be explained today. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Those extraordinary talents that have been witnessed all around the world and have yet to be explained. So without further ado, here they are. 10 amazing psychic abilities people may actually have. Number 1 is hypnosis. Let's start with the ability that thousands of doctors and scientists have been researching and debating for over 200 years. In the late 1700s, Austrian physician Franz Mesmer developed a form of forced meditation he believed connected both the user of the ability and their patient. He called this mystical link animal magnetism. When put into a trance-like state, the patient is said to be easily influenced by suggestions of the hypnotist. The actual act of hypnosis is named after Dr. Mesmer, which is why we call it mesmerize. Many physicians use different variations of hypnosis to treat people, many of them backing up these actions with scientific data that it does in fact work. Just like this. Ah yes, you're getting sleepy. Sleepy. Ah. This is the stuff of nightmares. Number 2 is astral projection. Imagine being able to leave your body and travel through your home, or wherever you fall asleep, into seeing and hearing things well out of your physical range. Well, that's astral projection and has been demonstrated by a number of people and has been said to often happen accidentally, especially during stressful rest periods such as having surgery and being under anesthetic. Doctors have actually reported having patients being aware of conversations that they had completely outside of the operating room. According to Jerry Gross, a noted practitioner of astral projection, this power is not one people are born with, but one that they can develop through practice. Watch. Ah yes, I can see you behind your screen, just chilling and oh god, you're not wearing pants. Okay, come back to reality, Matt. Number 3 is enhanced vision. Bashful people beware. While there are many people suffering from either nearsightedness or farsightedness, there are some people that have vision so incredible that they can't be limited by any one obstacle, including skin. I see you. Enhanced vision is an ability that does just what the name implies. It gives the individual uncanny sight that's beyond what science can fully explain. One person who's proven to have this ability is a Russian woman named Natasha Deminka, who at only 10 years old could see inside a person's body. She could even describe and locate ulcers, bone scars, and even organs. This power has led to her having the moniker, the girl with the X-ray eyes. Well, better start selling lead underwear in Russia, or this girl's gonna see your ghibli bits. Number 4 is channeling. The power that's received quite possibly the most scrutiny because of the amount of fake practitioners is channeling, which involves allowing another spirit to enter the psychic, which is called a medium, and control their body, their hands, their face, and their vocal cords. Often, when a spirit enters an individual, the medium becomes unconscious, unaware of what the spirit is doing or saying. One of the most famous mediums in the world is George Anderson, who spent decades communicating with dead loved ones' grieving families to help bring them closure. Anderson actually holds the title of the most scientifically tested medium of the century. In fact, he was the only medium that was ever invited to Holland by the Holocaust surviving family of Anne Frank. I do not like the idea of people being able to read my thoughts. I mean, what would you guys think if you found out that my dream is to sit in a bathtub full of cheese while holding a sloth? Did I say that out loud? Number 5 is clairvoyance. This ability gives new meaning to the idea of pulling a fact out of thin air. Clairvoyance is known as a sixth sense and completely non-physical. Some clairvoyants can gain information about a specific location or event simply by thinking of it, while others get their information involuntarily. Some clairvoyants can gain information about a specific location or event simply by thinking about it, while others get their information involuntarily, having sudden visions of locations. The first person ever documented documented to have this ability was a dull-witted peasant named Victor Race, who in 1784 was witnessed by medical professionals entering a trance and coming out of it suddenly articulate. He had completely altered his personality with information about other locations that he had never visited. I want to do that to mentally visit the UK so that I can improve my British accent. Hello, governor. Top of the day to you. As you can see, I could use it. Number 6 is telepathy. The ultimate method for passing a note in class, telepathy is the ability to transfer a message, image, or information from one person to another using only the mind. The word telepathy comes from the Greek word tele, meaning distant, and pathos, meaning feeling or experience. A fantastic example of people documenting this incredible power happened just recently. On March 28, 2014, Dr. Michael Berg was in northeastern France, while over 7,400 kilometers away, Dr. Alejandro Riera was in Kerala, India. Both men performed one experiment, sending an intercontinental communication without using any form of communication outside of their own brains. And according to multiple scientists involved in the experiment, each of the men were able to successfully send one word to each other. Okay, I'm gonna try really hard right now. Ready? Here we go. Did you get it? The word was fart. I'm an adult. Number 7 is psychic surgery. Why have expensive operations when a psychic can simply pull that nasty tumor right out of your body? Psychic surgeons are world famous for their ability to reach right into the human body and remove anything that's not supposed to be there. Mostly found in Brazil and the Philippines, people with these talents tend to have a strong connection to the spirit world, and through that, they are not actually entering the body in any capacity. Their abilities have been said to have an incredible effect on many who have believed in them. One such surgeon, a Brazilian native who calls himself John of God, has been healing people since 1958. The difference between him and other psychic surgeons? Well, after he performs the operation, scars can be found inside the body via x-rays. This is some Indiana Jones Kalima stuff. I don't like it, freaks me out. Number 8 is Psychokinetic Abilities. This one's right out of Star Wars. Use the Force, Matt. Heard it. Psychokinesis, also called telekinesis, is the power of physical manipulation over matter. With this ability, a psychic can reach out with their mind and move objects without actually touching them. Matthew Manning, a British author and healer, is one of the world's most well-known psychokinetics, and although he's faced skepticism from the scientific community, many of the abilities he's demonstrated cannot be explained. After testing Manning in the late 1970s, psychologist William Browd of the Mind Science Foundation concluded that the results were better than chance. So in other words, it's not exactly conclusive, but it's definitely not a no. It's probably better that most people don't have this ability, because this would take pranks on YouTube to a whole nother level. You could be pinching butts with your mind. And shade thrown. Alright. Number 9 is psychometry. If you want to know your family history or who owned an antique coffee table before you did, you'd ask a grandparent or maybe Google it. But if you had the gift of psychometry, all you would have to do is come in contact with the table. Psychometry is the ability to read an object or person's history by simply placing a hand on them. One of the most famous psychometrists is Stefan Osowicki. He's a psychic from Russia who stunned thousands of people when he took on a test that was set up by a wealthy Hungarian man named Dianzi Junkie. After simply holding a sealed envelope, Stefan correctly identified its contents and identified the fact that the man had been guarding the envelope for up to 8 years. Could you imagine if every single person had this? Every time somebody shook someone else's hand, you'd know exactly what they thought of you? That is a dangerous game. Hey, Matt, nice to meet you. This guy is way balder and shorter than I expected. Yikes. And number 10 is precognition. When people hear that someone is psychic, they usually believe the individual possesses the power to describe events that are yet to occur. Well, those who practice precognition are often referred to as precogs and have the ability to sense the future of a person, animal, or object through either touch or description. Sometimes a focus item is required, such as a jewel, a bowl of liquid, or a classic crystal ball. Precogs have been known to receive not only visions of the future, but steps that must be taken to either ensure that it happens, or if it's a foreboding warning, how to stop it. One of the most famous documented cases of precognition happened in 1912 when multiple people came forward with visions that the Titanic was going to sink before the ship sank. Well, too bad they didn't pay attention to that, because it did. It did make for a good movie though. And before I let you guys go, I wanted to let you know that you can now watch all of my videos on Watchable.com. Or if you're on the go, by downloading the Watchable mobile app. Check it out, it's really cool. And of course, you can always watch my videos right here. So be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you can catch my next video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love your face. Bye!